Okay, guys, so in this module, I'm just going to go over a few quick tips and tricks that I use in my business in order to create my first digital product, my second, my third, whatever. And I do this process with every single one of my offers just to make sure that there is a demand for your product. You don't want to be creating something that no one in your space even has any desire for. You want to make sure that your product or your service that you're going to be offering your consumers is something that they actively are looking for. Now, there's a few ways that I do my market research. So one, I do go over to Google, and we'll do that now. So Kate, if you can grab up that Google spreadsheet. So I will actually go over to Google, just like your normal internet, and I'll say, I've used social media growth and following, for example, here. How do I grow my social media following, right? Once you scroll all the way down to the end, there's more commonly asked questions down here that people are asking about growing on social media. So what I do is I screenshot that, and I'm going to actually feed that into ChatGPT, right? That screenshot. It's just what it's doing is building knowledge around the product that I actually want to start creating and selling. Now, you're probably thinking, but how do I figure out what product to actually sell on social media? You're going to go to the top creators in your niche, and you're actually going to have a look at their comment section. So you're going to pull up their we'll go over to mine, for instance, right? Or you can go like this. Yeah, perfect. So there's a girl there, that Julia Broom, if we can just click on her, she's fantastic in this online space. She's a fantastic, is a social media guru. You can actually go over to her comment sections and I don't know if I should start a new account. My engagement has been horrible, blah, blah, blah. You're going to get all these questions, and you're going to keep feeding this into your document, because this is market research. This is straight from the horse's mouth, what people are actually actively asking for right now. And you're going to ask your bot to build you out an offer based upon these questions. So you know that you're not creating something in this space that isn't actually wanted. We can also go over to places like Threads as well. We don't have to get that up, but Threads does have so many people on there asking questions all the time. And what you're doing, you're just gathering all this information so you know what you're creating in this space is actually going to sell. Another thing that you can do is go back through your content, your own content, and through your messages, and just have a look at what people are actually asking you. Jump into your inbox, jump into your the questions that you might be having on your social media, and just note them all down, screenshot them, and again, feed that into ChatGPT, into that build an offer section. Once it's here, you can then ask it, can you please build me out a product or an offer based around these most commonly asked questions that people are asking within my niche? And it's just going to start brainstorming those ideas for you. It's really going to help you come up with a product or an offer that's actually desired in this online space, because you don't want to go to all this effort and then next minute your offer flops in this online space because no one is actually actively looking for it. So you can see here, it's going to actually start going to town and coming up with the ideas. So some of these you might not use, but some of them you may look at and you go, oh my gosh, I can actually start creating that in my offer, and I can actually start putting those words and that language into my offer. So you can just see here, it's just a brainstorm. So you can start to gather all this information, because also you're going to write these down in your Google document too. So you're going to go into your Google Doc and write all these things down, what people are actually actively asking you for help inside of your niche. And then your build an offer can start creating an offer around what people are asking you in this online space. So I hope that helps, and I hope you can actually create something in this online space that is so juicy that people are wanting in this online space.